Everybody,
Morning.
welcome to 10 at noon.
Hello, Carolyn.
It is it feels like a very auspicious day, but then again, every day this week has felt that way. Auspicious from the perspective of heavy, uh, unique, distinct. Um, a lot feels like a lot is weighing upon us, and thus I don't want to talk about that. Rather, let's talk about the weather. I joke, but I'm serious. These days of this time of year in Houston, they are remarkable. And we wouldn't feel this way if it wasn't for the oppressively hot seasons that we endure. So I offer these words from Rebbe Nachman of Breslov, who wrote them at his time in the 18th century, at a time that theoretically was simpler, yet probably more dangerous, at least to be a Jew. This is a prayer for nature. Grant me the ability to be alone. May it be my custom to go outdoors each day among the trees and grass, among all growing things. And there may I be alone and enter into prayer, to talk with the one to whom I belong. May I express there everything in my heart, and may all the foliage of the field, all grasses, trees, and plants awake at my coming, to send the powers of their life into the words of my prayer, so that my prayer and speech are made whole through the life and spirit of all growing things, which are made as one by their transcendent source. May I then pour out the words of my before your presence like water, O God, and lift up my hands to you in worship, my behalf, and that of my children, on my behalf, and that of my children. We pray these words with our lives. Each day, if we are parents, if we are teachers, if we are mentors or instructors, or if we just have the opportunity to teach anybody anything. The lessons we teach explicitly, or those that we teach by example. One of the great lessons of my life came from the action of a friend who reminded me and taught me the value of a teaching from Pirkei Avot. Pirkei Avot, Ethics of the Fathers, teaches that one should always greet the other with a friendly countenance, with a smile, with a look of kindness and openness, especially the stranger, who deserves it, for we do not know who or what he or she is or has done, so we can just presume their humanness. I studied this text many times, but it wasn't until I had a regular exercise partner for a bunch of years, and whenever we were out running or walking, he would look up and smile and say hello to every single person we passed, to every dog we'd see on the street, to every cat and squirrel he would notice and reflect. Rabbi Nachman of Bratslav struggled with depression. He struggled with darkness. But his words of prayer directed him towards an openness that he didn't feel naturally, but he knew was calling upon him to enact. He knew that God was speaking to him and telling him, be open. Look for the light in the world. Take time to feel the holiness in our lives. The ability to do that is a gift that is much more difficult for those who are ill. And so we call them to mind. Write them into the chat and allow their names and their souls to blossom from within us. May our prayers bring them joy and health and wholeness. El Narefanala Refuah Shlema El Narefanala. Please heal this soul. Mishe Beirach Avraham v'Sarah Yitzhak v'Rivka Yaakov Rachel v'Leah El Narefanala Refuah Shlema El Narefanala. Please heal these souls. Please heal these souls. Please heal these souls. Bring to your mind's eye loved ones to whom you want to send prayers of goodness and joy. Try to bring one face to mind. If you can, bring two. With them in your mind's eye. Repeat after me, offering them these prayers. May you be blessed. May you find joy May you feel wholeness. And may you bring that wholeness to others. Just sit with that for a moment. Hopefully your breath, if it was heavy or too fast, has calmed. Hopefully your pulse is gentle. Hopefully your mind is a bit clear, a bit more clear, as you carry in to the second half of the day and into Shabbat. Jonathan Goldstein sends his regards. He was sorry that he could not make it today, but we expect him to be with us next Friday. Tonight, his son, Andrew, who many of you have heard before, will be leading us in our music. So that should be a lot of fun. And tomorrow morning at 11, Rochelle Menegel and I will be leading the Kosher Pretzel online. Hope you'll join us. Be well.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Beautiful.
Thank you,
Shabbat
Rabbi.
Shalom all. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.